Welcome to the channel if you're new, or if you're not, I'm Alyssia and I am so glad you're here either way. I have teamed up with Sunsweet today to bring you a delicious brunch inspired by and incorporating Sunsweet Amazing Prunes and prune juice. Both prunes and prune juice are a natural source of fiber without any added sugar and are easier to add to your recipes than you might realize. The great taste of Sunsweet Amazing Prune Juice is also now available in a new 4-pack of perfectly proportioned cans. First up, an iced prune chai latte. Ooh! In a pot over medium heat, add Sunsweet prune juice and water and bring to a boil. Add a bag of chai tea and steep for about 5 minutes. Allow to cool, either to room temperature or in the fridge, and then add your milk of choice and serve over ice. This is so tasty. The prune juice gives the beverage just the right amount of natural sweetness, and it complements the flavor of the cinnamon and the spicy chai tea so well. If you are a chai tea fan, you have got to give this a whirl. It is a super fun way to add Sunsweet Amazing Prune Juice to a regular part of your daily routine, which is an awesome way to support your digestive health. Next up, we are making my savory breakfast quinoa. First, cook your quinoa according to package directions. My preference is to rinse and toast the quinoa because I find it loses its bitter taste that way and becomes nuttier. This recipe is great for leftover quinoa. For your dish, add oil to a pan with onion and mushrooms, seasoning to taste with salt. Cover and allow to reduce. Then we're going to add spinach, that cooked quinoa, and tomatoes. Stir and allow to integrate and heat for 3 to 4 minutes, and then add in diced Sunsweet Amazing prunes, lemon juice, garlic powder, and salt. Mix to combine, seasoning to taste. And that's it! I like to serve mine with an egg and some avocado. Some people think of oats when they think of breakfast, but quinoa can be an equally delicious, nutritious, and filling alternative grain. And the Sunsweet Amazing Prunes give this dish the perfect hint of sweetness and tang to add depth to the flavor and balance that salty goodness. Not to mention that prunes are an important whole food-based option that can help to support bone health, and they may improve risk factors for heart disease and inflammation. I love finding creative ways to get them into my day. All right, this last recipe of the day is our team's favorite, not just in this episode, but maybe of all time. I am not even joking. But first, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of new videos. Okay, for our brunch finale, we are making orange and prune scones. In a bowl, whisk together flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, and orange zest. Don't hold back on that zest. Then add in cold grated butter. I prefer to freeze the stick and actually grate it like cheese. And then mix until you get little pea-sized dough crumbles. You can either use 2 forks or a pastry cutter to do this, or even just your hands. In a separate bowl, whisk together egg, sour cream, and Sunsweet Amazing Prune Juice. Then add the flour mixture into the wet mixture along with chopped Sunsweet Amazing prunes and mix until a dough forms. Work the dough into a ball, and if you find that it's too dry, you can always add a splash of milk or heavy cream. Then press your dough into a disc about 8 inches wide, wrap it in plastic wrap, and refrigerate for about 15 minutes. Once chilled, cut your dough into scone-shaped wedges and transfer to a baking sheet lined with parchment and sprayed. Make sure you arrange them about 2 to 3 inches apart and then brush them down with some heavy cream. Then we bake! And while they do, we're gonna make a delicious orange prune glaze for the top. In a bowl, combine confectioner sugar, orange juice, and Sunsweet prune juice. Whisk to combine and set aside. Once baked, allow your scones to cool slightly and then drizzle that glaze on top liberally. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say. We were absolutely blown away with these scones. They are flaky and perfectly sweet. The orange flavor shines through beautifully and perfectly complements the prune juice and the chopped prunes. Seriously, no other dried fruit would have worked this well in this recipe, and we were able to lighten the sugar in the recipe and let some of the sweetness come through naturally from the prunes. This is absolutely going to become a baking staple in our house, no question. I hope you enjoyed these brunch recipes and that you will give them a try. Thanks so much to Sunsweet for making this video possible. Don't forget to head over to mindovermunch.com for these full recipes plus so many more. I'll see you next time with a brand new episode, and remember, it's all a matter of mind over munch.